This video features a selection of the new and updated features from the July 2026 release. The full list of features can be found in the July 2026 version 20.27.06 release notes, which you can find on Brightspace community. This month, we're excited to highlight the following features. The new content experience introduces a new immersive view. The updated learning outcomes coverage grid, available from the new content experience, now centralizes outcome alignment and outcome coverage review across all course activities. The Learning Outcomes tool now supports achievement scales at the outcome set level. Help text dialogues now automatically resize across different screen sizes. The Groups tool introduces a new Manage Groups experience and support for up to 1,000 groups per category. In discussions, authorized instructors can now view anonymous post authors during assessment. Group assignments now support third-party processing tools, including Turnitin and CopyLeaks. The new Brightspace apps experience centralizes LTI app creation, installation, and management. Analytics Builder Essentials introduces a package of pre-built analytics dashboards. Achievement now supports achievement thresholds at the outcome set level. D2L Lumi Quiz can now generate variants of existing quiz questions. D2L Lumi Remix can now automatically apply Creator Plus elements to content pages. To wrap things up, we'll take a quick look at changes to other key features and share some important announcements. Let's take a closer look at this month's highlighted features. A course content is now easier to navigate and review with the new content experience immersive view. The content landing page now opens as a full-width table of contents, making it easier for instructors and learners to review course structure, move between modules and topics, and pick up where they left off. When a content item is selected, it opens in a new immersive view with a dedicated navigation bar and fewer on-screen distractions. Breadcrumb navigation also helps users quickly understand where they are within the course structure. Available to all clients. To enable, ensure the d2l.tools.content.enable immersive view configuration variable is on. For a consistent full-width table of contents and immersive viewing experience, also enable d2l.tools.content.enable lessons enhanced TLC. This feature implements the following PI item, D13708. Ability to disable auto expansion of first module on content page. Thank you to those who put forward this PI suggestion. Managing learning outcome alignments is now more efficient in the new content experience. Instructors and instructional designers can now review course-wide outcome coverage, examine alignments within modules, and manage activity-level alignments from a single page in content. Previously, outcome coverage and alignment management were accessed through separate workflows. Now, everything is available in one place, reducing the need to navigate between multiple pages and making it easier to identify coverage gaps, review alignment progress, and update alignments as needed. Bulk editing is also available, helping instructors make alignment changes more efficiently. Available to all clients using the new content experience. This functionality is automatically enabled for organizations using the new content experience. Achievement scales can now be assigned directly to outcome sets in the Learning Outcomes tool. Program administrators can associate an achievement scale with an outcome set, and when that outcome set is imported into a course, the achievement scale is automatically imported as well. Previously, achievement scales could only be configured at the course level, requiring manual setup in each course when a different scale was needed. Now, outcome sets retain their associated achievement scales, improving consistency across courses and reducing administrative effort. Courses can also support multiple achievement scales, giving organizations more flexibility when assessing learning outcomes across different programs and outcome sets. Available to all clients. This functionality is automatically enabled for all users. This feature implements the following PI items, D9382. Set a different learning outcomes achievement scale per program, D6605. Set a different achievement scale per course, offering D12449. Learning Outcomes multiple achievement scales per course offering. Thank you to those who put forward these PI suggestions. Help text dialogues in Brightspace are now easier to use across different screen sizes. When users select a question mark icon in a form, help text dialogues now automatically resize to fit the available screen space. If the content exceeds the available area, a scroll bar appears so users can view all information and access all dialogue controls. Previously, help dialogues could extend beyond the visible screen, making content or action buttons difficult to access and requiring manual resizing. This update ensures help information remains visible, accessible, and easier to navigate for all users. Available to all clients. This functionality is automatically enabled for all users. Managing course groups is now more efficient and scalable with updates to the Groups tool. The new Manage Groups experience gives instructors a centralized view of all group categories, making it easier to validate group setups, manage associated activities, and work with larger class sizes. Instructors can quickly review enrollment types, group counts, and linked discussions, assignments, and lockers from a single page. Instructors can select a category to manage individual groups, update group details, manage members, and access associated activities. The recycling bin has also been updated with improved search and filtering options for restoring deleted groups and categories. This release also increases the maximum number of groups per category from 200 to 1,000. Categories that allow instructors to specify the number of groups, including single-user enrollment groups, can now support up to 1,000 groups, making it easier to manage group activities in high-enrollment courses. Available to all clients. To enable the new Manage Groups experience, ensure the D2L tools.groups.managegroups SOP10 configuration variable is active. The increased limit of up to 1,000 groups per category is automatically enabled for all users and does not require any configuration variables or permissions. These features implement the following PI items: D3440, Groups, Adjust Layout, View all categories at one time, D345, Groups, Show all group categories or more than one group category on the main groups page, D757, Renaming the Enroll Users tab, D888, Ability to create more than 200 groups in one group category, D6824, Max number of groups per category. Thank you to those who put forward these PI suggestions. Anonymous discussion posts are now easier for instructors to review and assess. Instructors with the See Anonymous Post author permission can now view anonymous posts when assessing individual learners in discussions. Anonymous posts remain clearly labeled, while the learner's identity is visible only to authorized instructors. Discussion statistics now also include anonymous post counts for users with permission to view anonymous post authors, providing a more complete picture of learner participation. For learners, anonymous posts now appear in the My Work area of linked discussion activities and content. These posts are clearly marked with an anonymous post label and tooltip that explains how anonymity applies to classmates and instructors, available to all clients. To enable, ensure instructors have the discussion See Anonymous Post author permission. Group assignments now support third-party processing tools such as Turnitin and CopyLeaks. Instructors can attach supported processors to group assignments and view reports in the same locations used for individual assignments, including the Users and Submissions tabs and the Consistent Evaluation Experience page. Learners can also access group submission reports through submission history and feedback, allowing all group members to view results associated with their group submission. This feature is available to all clients using supported LTI 1.3 asset processor tools. To enable, ensure the third-party tool supports the LTI 1.3 asset processor standard, the asset processor service is enabled, and the group.course.groupID substitution parameter is enabled. Managing LTI integrations is now easier with the new Brightspace apps experience. Administrators can now create, install, and manage LTI-enabled apps from a single location instead of working across multiple administration tools. The new workflow simplifies app installation and management by bringing registrations, deployments, and links together in one view. Administrators can also install apps directly from Find Apps, review app data access details during installation, and manage app availability using an improved deployment workflow. Additional enhancements include activity logs for tracking app changes, app tagging across Brightspace extensibility tools, and simplified management of custom and substitution parameters. To create or manage apps, navigate to Admin Tools, Manage Extensibility, Apps, available to all clients. To enable, ensure administrators have the Brightspace apps, view Brightspace apps, and create and manage Brightspace apps permissions, as well as the External Learning Tools Manage LTI Tools permission. Performance Plus customers can now accelerate their analytics journey with Analytics Builder Essentials. This new service provides a package of pre-built dashboards designed by the D2L Learning Analytics team, helping administrators gain practical insights from Brightspace data without requiring advanced analytics expertise. The package includes an adoption dashboard for platform usage trends, an engagement dashboard for course-level learner activity, and an achievement dashboard for learner performance and risk indicators. Deployment includes a 5-week engagement with demonstrations and support to help organizations get value from their analytics data more quickly. This feature is available as part of the Analytics Builder Essentials service, a paid add-on for clients with active Analytics Builder access. To enable, contact your D2L client sales executive or account manager. No permissions or configuration variables are required. Achievement Plus now supports achievement thresholds at the outcome set level. Administrators can define thresholds as part of an achievement scale, and when an outcome set is imported into a course, the threshold is automatically included. Previously, instructors configured thresholds at the course level, which could lead to inconsistent reporting and additional setup. By centralizing threshold configuration at the outcome set level, organizations can improve consistency in achievement plus reporting while reducing manual work for instructors. This feature is available as part of the Achievement Plus package, an optional add-on to Brightspace Core. To enable, ensure your organization is entitled to Achievement Plus. This functionality is automatically enabled and does not require any permissions or configuration variables. This feature implements the following PI item: D12100. Set achievement threshold at program level. Thank you to those who put forward this PI suggestion. D2L Lumi Quiz can now generate variants of existing quiz questions. From the question library, instructors can create multiple versions of a question that assess the same concept in different ways, helping build more diverse assessment banks and support assessment fairness. When generating variants, instructors can choose the number of questions to create, select question types, provide custom instructions, and, for aligned questions, focus generation on specific learning outcomes. This feature is available as part of the D2L Lumi Pro for Brightspace package, an optional add-on to Brightspace Core. To enable, ensure your organization is entitled to D2L Lumi Pro for Brightspace, and instructors have the generative AI tool permission to generate questions. D2L Lumi Remix can now automatically apply creator elements to content pages. Instructors can use the Apply Creator Elements option to analyze existing content and instantly add interactive elements such as accordions, callouts, stylized quotes, and tabs. Previously, these elements had to be added manually. Now, instructors can quickly enhance content engagement and then further customize the generated elements using the standard creator authoring tools in the Brightspace HTML editor. This feature is available as part of the D2L Lumi Pro for Brightspace and Creator Plus packages, optional add-ons to Brightspace Core. To enable, ensure your organization is entitled to D2L Lumi Pro for Brightspace and Creator Plus. The Insert Elements tool is enabled, and instructors have the generative AI tool permission to modify and refine pages. Finally, let's take a quick look at other features in this month's release. When answering written response quiz questions using the HTML editor, learners now benefit from autosave every minute, helping protect their work and reduce the risk of lost responses without any setup or configuration changes. After learner submissions begin, instructors can no longer change the publisher's setting when creating an assignment, helping keep evaluation and publishing workflows consistent and reducing conflicts. When reporting on outcome sets with Brightspace datasets, administrators can now access new scaled and achievement threshold columns, helping keep reporting accurate and aligned with outcome set achievement scale and threshold configurations. When viewing embedded learning tools interoperability LTI activities and content, instructors and learners now see them without the default gray border, creating a cleaner and more seamless experience. This visual update also applies to H5P content and does not change how activities are added, launched, or used. When creating custom learning tools interoperability LTI placements, administrators and instructors must use organization-level LTI links created from the LTI deployment, as Brightspace is enhancing launch validation to improve security and reliability. Custom widgets that use manually copied LTI launch URLs from browser network traffic might no longer work and should be updated. Here's a quick rundown of what's new in the AAPIs this month. Updates to the Users API now support distributed administration, allowing administrators with permissions assigned at a sub-organization level to perform user management tasks via API that were previously restricted to organization-level administrators. The Enrollments API is updated to support distributed administration, ensuring that automated enrollment workflows now respect the same sub-organization permission boundaries established in the Brightspace user interface. Updates to the Permissions API allow sub-org administrators to manage roles and permissions within their assigned sub-org units, enabling the automation of role management without requiring system-level intervention. This release introduces a new POST route for the MyCPD Records API, allowing authorized users with the Manage Other Users CPD Records, API only, permission to create CPD records on behalf of other learners. A new User Merge API route enables administrators to automate the merging of duplicate user records, including the ability to specify merge components and choose whether to deactivate or delete the source user. Refer to the current release changes page of Brightspace Developer Platform for details about these updates. The link is available in the video description below. Before wrapping up, here are a few announcements we're excited to share. To improve the accessibility experience for screen reader users, the Confirm dialog now uses the native HTML dialog element. When a Confirm dialog opens, the focus is now placed on the dialog title to ensure information is read in the correct order. Parents and guardians can now access their parent and guardian accounts through the Brightspace Pulse app. The standalone Brightspace Parents and Guardians app is no longer supported or available for new downloads, and administrators should encourage families to download Brightspace Pulse and update any related communication materials or support documentation. If you're an H5P or Creator Plus with H5P customer, you can stay up to date with the latest improvements and features by visiting H5P News. The link can be found in the description box below. D2L is continuing to delist outdated Brightspace tutorial videos that no longer reflect current interfaces and workflows. Embedded links in Brightspace documentation have already been updated to point to the latest versions. For a list of added, unlisted, and removed videos, refer to the Brightspace tutorial video updates. Added, unlisted, removed link in the video description box. We hope you enjoyed this month's release highlights. As always, you can find the full details of this month's changes in the July 2026 release notes on the Brightspace community. See you next month.